You guys, that's not even my intro, that's Ashley. Hey guys, what's good? I'm coming at you with a very spontaneous video. Like, I decided like 30 seconds ago I was gonna make this into a video. I woke up super sick, coughing up mucus, blowing snot everywhere in my sleep. That is what woke me up at 8 o'clock this morning. I naturally never wake up at 8. I do not ever feel good enough to wake up at 8. I didn't feel good this morning. But you know what? I was up. I'm actually going out to have coffee with my stepmom today, and I'm supposed to hang out with Ashley later, and I'm supposed to actually go sell my computer at a pawn shop. You know, gotta find ways to make that money. So I'm gonna show you guys a really quick, not full face, but how to not look sick when you're sick, I guess, because I never can be fully prepared. We're just gonna hop right into it. Or should I go this way? Forget it. If you guys didn't know, I always start with my face. I already have prepped and primed my face. I use, hold on, I'll show you. I've been really liking to use baby sunscreen to prep my face. I literally use this all of the time. I washed it and then I put the sunscreen on and then I put primer on right after. So my face is clean, even though I'm breaking out pretty bad, but it's clearing up right now, so we're good. I have like 5 concealers that I'm about to use on my face because we're not going to put actual foundation on. This is a concealer. This is the Pro Concealer I stole from Ashley in the color Toffee. She actually left it at my house, and if I like it, she's really not about to get it back. Sorry, Ash. This one's Porcelain. It's going to be for the inner corner to really brighten my eye out. And then I have the yellow corrective color LA Girl Pro Concealer. But first, not then. We're going into this Anastasia palette, and I'm going to use the red shade to kind of correct underneath my eyes. And if you guys didn't know, I broke the mirror I do my makeup with. So I'm literally going to be using this small mirror, because today I'm going to go to the dollar store, hopefully, and pick up a handheld one. It's going to be easy. I'm taking a flat concealer brush, and I'm going to go in with the red shade I showed you in the Anastasia palette. These Morphe brushes, A1. I'm about to come into money. Like, I'm really excited. And by come into money, I mean get my money in order, finally, for once in my life. When you start looking more sick than you did already. I'm not gonna take this on top of my eye, which I know a lot of people would do, because I don't mind the discoloration on the top of my eye. It's gonna easily be fixed with regular concealer, so we're not gonna do that. And I've got a mini Real Techniques blender here. I used it yesterday. It's the yellow I have. And we're just gonna kind of make sure that that's really well blended. Because if not, this isn't gonna work. And you're just gonna have straight coral underneath your eyes. This coral is this, it's like a salmon shade. I don't know. Next, I'm going in with the yellow shade. And we're gonna put this. I'm gonna use the applicator because if you guys didn't know, LA Girl, sorry, I didn't even know the name of this. It's like a brush, almost. It's like a brush applicator. And normally I don't like that, but I do. I'm not trying to use a lot. I just put a lot under that eye, so we're just gonna, you know, transfer some of this onto this side. And then we're going to take a little bit of Porcelain and put that in the inner corner. It's looking crazy now, but it will look good in the end. Hopefully. We pray. Do not use a lot. I'm actually going to take this onto the back of my hand and just use my finger. Just because I know. I can't trust myself. I'll end up with a completely white with pink undertone under eye. And we're going to also blend this out. And this is mainly to help cover the red and return it to a normal skin color. Yep, we're going in for that blank canvas look. I'm having like friend problems. Cause like in the video that's gonna go up way before this, I have been trying to make new friends. I don't know, this might be too, I'm feeling like this is, because it's Ashley's color, it's probably gonna be too dark for me. I'm gonna see first if I could do this. I'm going to bring a little bit, I'm going to go here and try to blend it out. Yeah, it's too dark. We are probably going to have to put foundation on now. I'm going in with this little, this is a Sephora brush. It's their multitasker brush. Very small, very useful. I'm using it to mix the foundation and then to apply it. And I'm applying it in just like this, really. And if you can't tell, it's giving us just a clean look. And that's really what I want. I don't like to look sick. I don't like to look like struggle. Even though I am struggle, I'm the definition of struggling. But hey, that's not the look we're going for. We're not going for that today. It could be the lightest amount of coverage, because that's all I want. But I am going to take a little more porcelain to lighten up a little bit in certain areas. Like so. I'm gonna do a little V in my forehead, tip of my nose, not the whole thing, and a little bit on my chin. And taking the same little blender and like immediately to start blending that in. And it's just gonna give us a nice bright under eye, and that's what I want. I don't know if that's what you want, but that's what I want. We are not gonna set this. This is something that Ashley does that I've only done a few times because my skin is so oily. The only parts we're gonna set is the under eye. And we're gonna set that with, this is, I don't know what brand this is. This is the Jourdain yellow powder. I got it at IMATS. It's so big. I paid $10 for this. $10. And it has a lot of powder. I had another yellow powder. I gave it to my friend and I paid, I think the same price. I think I paid $10 for that one. And it's a quarter of the size. And I've had this for almost a year now, and it's still really holding in there. I've had it since April. So we've got quite an amount to go till April. That's like 5 more months, so maybe not a whole year. I'm literally using this small brush that I use to blend eyeshadow sometimes. It's all good. We're sick. Nothing matters right now. Nothing matters. As long as you look decent. The reason we're not powdering the rest of the face is to kind of give us some sort of dew back to the face, because my face is really dry because I'm sick. And because I've decided not to powder, we're not going to use powder bronzer. We're going to go back into the cream contouring kit. And I'm going to take the shade on this end here. It looks darker than it is because I'm always mixing shades in here. That's why this whole thing has gotten so dirty. That's Cinnamon. We're taking the shade Cinnamon from the Anastasia, and I'm going to use that to kind of not really cut the cheeks, but to just put color there. Oh, and this is a Cicero brush. Thanks, Jake, if you're watching. He got me this one and this one. They're expensive brushes, and I really, really like them. They're probably the most expensive brushes in this collection, because I think they're $15 a piece. I don't remember. And my Morphe brushes I got as a set for $40, I believe. And they really will change. Brushes really can change the game, really. Well, we'll hide the double chin a little bit. Why not? You never know. You can meet the love of your life today. And I'm actually going to use the other Cicero brush to blend this out. No, I'm not. I'm going to use the multitasker brush. It looks good, and I'm okay with it. I have a dip in my cheeks there. In case anyone, because I keep looking, so I'm like, am I unblended? But if you were here with me, IRL, in real life, you would know this video is already 13 minutes. You would understand that I just have a dip in my cheeks naturally there, so of course that's gonna happen. The base of the face is basically done, so I'm gonna go off camera and do my brows and then come back. And I think I'm gonna do a brow tutorial one of these days, but it's not gonna be today because I'm sick. And I don't want to have to, you're basically gonna see me like this for about 30 minutes. Okay, things that happened while you were gone. I just filled my eyebrows in. This one's kind of different from this one, but this one's my good brow, so they're always going to be different. I'm sorry. And I tossed a little bit of bronzer in my crease just because I was looking real blank and dead, so liven it up a little bit. My next step, I'm going to use, this is a mascara, and I do not remember what it's called. It's a really good one, though. I can tell you it's in the color black, and I know that Zendaya Zendaya is the reason that I bought this. She was the, I don't know, the person advertising it. So, I think it's Maybelline. Or is it CoverGirl? I really couldn't tell you. I'm just gonna go and run this through. Because if you didn't know, mascara makes you look more awake. We're going for Alive. Not cute, but alive. The next step is, because we feel so dead, we're gonna over apply blush. Now, there are a lot of people who don't like this look, and there are a lot of people who try to do this look and fail. They fail. I personally really like it, especially in the wintertime. I actually would like opt out of bronzer and prefer to go for one of these. So this is the Tarte, it's a Tarte blush. It's their 12-hour. Yeah, Amazonian Clay 12-hour blush in Parté. I got it on my birthday for free, sample size. You know how it is. And we're taking another Morphe brush, and we're just gonna really go ham. It's really hard to over apply with this blush, so I might have to apply a different blush. Okay, so how I like to do it is I like to apply, rather than how I normally bring it just against my bronzer, I apply it from the cheeks back. So like that. I'm applying it like from right next to my nose and pulling it back. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. You really want them to match. You want them to be even. So you're evenly super blushy. I'm going to take a little bit of a darker blush to run closer to my bronzer. But before I do that, I'm actually going to blush up my nose a little bit. So we're going to do some fake freckles. I'm feeling it. I'm sick, but I'm feeling it. So I just took a little bit kind of on the side. Not, you can't tell. It's on the side, this side of the brush rather than on this side. Fucking now I don't remember which side it was. I think it's this side. Yeah. And I'm going to run that over. I'm going to take the brush and just run it over the top of my nose. Not necessarily the tip, but if you could see, it brought more pinkness around here. It's really going to give us that over blush look. And I feel like I'm a little too over blushed, so I'm just going to take a brush that I use for foundation and just kind of dial it down. I'm literally just straight pressing. And it should help you dial it down. It looks heavier on camera than it is in real life, but it doesn't look bad, so I'm not mad at it. We're gonna do some Fox freckles. So I'm using the Anastasia pomade. That's what I use for my brows. I use it in the shade Ash Brown. And I'm gonna take this eyeliner brush and just kind of wiggle it in there till I get quite an amount of pigment on the end of my brush. Because you'll see. We're just gonna tap, and you don't want to have to press, so you need a lot of pigment. If this brush doesn't work, my other brush is in there, so we can use that one too. Okay, I kind of like how it's hard for you to see them. I'm gonna have to use the other brush. There we go. No, don't fall. It's the eyeliner brush I used in the last video. From Sigma. I could do, if I hadn't filmed it and had to explain what I was doing, I could do this in maybe 4 minutes. I did my eyebrows in like 30 seconds. I was shook. Today was a good day. This really doesn't want me to do this. I had to blow my nose. It was a whole ordeal. I'm gonna kind of try to go closer in on my cheeks. I have a natural freckle on this side. I'm just accentuating it. So I'm going to make it more noticeable through the makeup. And I'm just tapping freckles wherever I feel. The best way to kind of see how freckles are placed on the face and what they look like naturally My mom has freckles and so does my stepmom, so I see freckles on a day-to-day basis, and so does my brother. And my brothers are the kind of freckles that I really like. They're very fine freckles, very small, and he has a lot on the inner parts of his face. And for me, I like to kind of match, so I like to put them in other places. So I'm going to put a couple here above my brow. And then either you could do them. I sometimes do a little here and a little here. Today I'm going to do a little on this side too. Because I actually do have another freckle right here. I'm just going to make it a lot darker than it usually is. And the final step is just to highlight. I've been using this brush to highlight because my fan brush is in my car. Don't ask me why. Like, how often do I highlight in my vehicle? Not often enough to keep my favorite brush in there. I should swap these two out, but I haven't. I'm using the Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter. I have the other versions. It's first step. You could tell it's super reflective. This one is a lighter highlight, and that's kind of, I'm going for like a lighter, softer look today. The other one, their golden highlight, is like more putty-like, and it really goes on ham. Not that this one doesn't go on ham, because you can see it does. I just prefer the way the other one is, but for today, I think a light highlight will do. And then I'm going to highlight like the tip of my nose. Just a tip. That joke was specifically for Jaslyn. I'm going to give myself that like doll-like look. I'm actually going to highlight my inner corners a bit. Just so they pop out a little more. And do like that. We're going to take some Blistex. This is like my favorite thing, even though I know everyone tells me Vaseline is the shit for your lips. Like, everyone comes for me. But I like the pepperminty sting of Blistex. It's my fave. I love it so much. We're going to just plop that on instead of applying any other lip product. We're going to apply this shit like it's gloss. I dropped it. Fuck. Alright, this is the end of the video, and this is the finished look. So, I will catch you guys in my next one. Deuces.